Alright guys, got a battle here against Sonke from YouTube. I'm using his video. I did not actually record the battle, so I'm gonna be on the opposite side of the screen as the chick named Sophia. Oh, there it is. He starts off with Slowbro, and I start out with Glisker. It's a roulette battle. I forgot to mention a thing. I switch in Suicune because it's like the only thing that can possibly take Slowbro. Slowbro calm winds up, which is pretty standard. Not to waste a turn, you know. I calm wind up myself, and I get a speed boost before he hits me with Psychic, which is always nice and dandy. And he hits me with Psychic. I get a defense drop, which doesn't actually make much difference. It's just, you know, hacks. I think it was like even with the hacks in this battle. Switches out, brings in Umbreon. He was afraid of Roar, so he decided not to calm wind up with his Suicune, with his Slowbro. I calm wind up, brings in Umbreon. I go for Surf just for kicks to see how much it does. Does about a third, a bit more than a third. He Toxics me. I'm not too concerned about Toxic because I have Rest. So I'm just gonna hang around here and, you know, get myself a couple more Calm Minds. He main looks me. Not afraid of anything. Toxic, blah blah blah. You know the drill. Calm Mind up again, and he wishes. Leftovers recovery, which is always nice and dandy. I think I've said that before. I'm so creative. Anyways, Calm Mind up yet again. He toxics me because he has run out of moves. And as you guys are gonna see, his fourth move is Baton Pass later on. So I rest up now because I was afraid of Confuse Ray, because confusion just screws me all over. Confusion hates me. He wishes again, and now he's gonna use these to sleep, turn to sleep to set up with a physical attacker. He Baton Passes the main look to I should have cut it. You know, it takes like way too long. I've been, you know, editing this video to remove the you know, time in between moves. But I forgot to do this one. Brings in Lucario. At full health, so Wishes is completely useless. Suicune's fast asleep, and he forgot to notice that my Suicune somehow was faster than his Lucario. And I don't actually know how or why, but it just turned out to be. So yeah, that's Lucario down. Brings in Gengar. I'm not afraid of Thunderbolt because I got like 5 Calm Minds. Set up a sub because it's faster. I break the sub with Surf. Obviously. He set up another sub just to scout for moves. Hidden Power. Break the sub again. Not too concerned about it. He's probably trying to get the special attack boost, but it turns out to be speed. Not too concerned. And now he Destiny Bonds, and I did not see that coming. I was so pissed when he did that. I was like, oh fuck, are you kidding me? So yeah, down goes Gengar, and my Suicune with like 5 Calm Minds and full health. So that was not cool at all. I bring in Honchkrow, predicting the Umbreon switch in, or perhaps the Slowbro. And I hit him with Superpower, which is a Platinum move. And he wasn't aware of that, and it just completely annihilated the Umbreon. I switch out here, bringing Glisker, because it's a good counter for Infernape. Great. Sword ends up, and now he switches out, brings in Cresselia. I go for the safe move and EQ. Cresselia misses because Cresselia has Levitate, and I bring in Kangaskhan. Yeah, one of my favorite underused Pokemon to take Ice Beam like a desperate mother. Set up a sub, seeing that Ice Beam did not do a quarter of damage, and he Calm Winds up. Now I go for return, and yeah, I get a crit, as you guys are gonna see, and turned out to be really useful. Although it's gay, it turned out to be really useful. So he calm minds for the second time. I return again. It breaks the sub. He's gonna break the sub now. Yeah, leftovers for the both of us. I return again, and what he should have done, he should have used rest all the way, like, you know, he should have used rest instead of ice beam now. And he should have also used rest instead of ice beam on the next turn, as you guys are gonna see he does. So I go for return, lives with 6 HP, and he should have gone for rest. If I did go for rest, I would have just brought in Hunch Curl, and I think I would have been able to hit KO, and I wouldn't be afraid of being outspeeded, because I know Cresselia probably never, well, I shall not say never, but don't usually pack, you know, speed EVs. So 2 hit KO with a 9 slash, all nice and easy. But turned out, I mean, you know, you guys saw the grill. Brings in Infernape, and I was thinking about a sucker punching, but he mentioned that, and then I thought he would, you know, like set up with a sword dance, and I decided to go for sub. He close combats me, not a big deal actually. That guy was nearly dead. I bring in Gliscor and I set up a sword dance, and he switches to Slowbro. Now this Gliscor is a more defensive Gliscor with sword dance. So sorry about that, guys. So the phone just rang. So yeah. I land a nice EQ, and does about half damage. And his leg's off now. And he was trying to, you know, trick me into using sword dance again, saying that he was just gonna slack off over and over again and slowly recover his health back. I didn't fall for that though, so I go for EQ all, you know, EQ all straight away, and he starts me, finishes me off. I bring Hunch Crow now in because Hunch Crow is just awesome. Choice Bandit, Night Slash. Stab Night Slash, if I may say, from base 125 attack. It's just gonna completely destroy anything on its way. So I finished that off, and it brings in Infernape, and I just decided to stay in because there's not a whole lot I can switch to. And besides, he might, you know, try to set up Sword Dance. So he is smarter than me, so he used Stone Edge, and not smarter than me, but he's smart, and he finishes me off with Stone Edge. Then I bring in Muck, because Muck is a pretty good bulky guy. And I you know, used Gunk Shot. He Flare Blitz me, does a lot of damage, which is pretty much the most effective damage against Muck. But the recoil plus the Life Orb recoil does quite a nice chunk of damage on Infernape himself. I miss Gunk Shot, which is gay. But at the same time, it is pretty damn cool, because you guys are gonna see. Yeah, he thinks about that one for a while. Should have did that. He close combats me. Down goes Muck. Defense draw plus Life Orb recoil, and I bring in Rattata, which is like the most epic Pokemon ever. Awesome. I just go for Quick Attack, as you guys are gonna see. Quick Attack finishes it off. I get a crit. Didn't actually matter, because even if he survived my Quick Attack, I would have still won, because I had a Sash, so there were not a whole lot he could have done for me against me. That Lucario would have been useful, but yeah, that was a good game. Go roulette battle, go! Woohoo! Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you all. Comment, rate, subscribe. Peace.